am not fucking around here. I'm not in the team meeting room at the moment. Who the hell is that guy?
Jason Kelce is a man who is going to set the tone for the offensive line whenever you need him. The way he looked showing up at the game yesterday is fantastic. This is not normal for Jason Kelce to do this. He shows up like the dude from 51st Dates I learned on the internet. I did not know.
He's an herb supplement that we purchased at any health food store. Check this out. Check out these glutes. Rock hard, baby.
You're gonna make me throw up on the cake.
He shows up with a weight belt on, see-through fucking football jersey.
Those bird
dogging, and gloves on, walks in there, dominates.
Yeah.
This might be one of the coolest dudes on earth.
Check this out.
Deion Sanders is going to Colorado. And if you watch the entire team meeting that Deion Sanders had with that team, as opposed to just the little part where he said, I got luggage coming, and it's Louis. We got a couple positions already filled, and people are like, Deion Sanders is telling these kids to hit the transfer portal or whatever. If you listen to the whole speech, he certainly mentioned for people to enter the transfer portal if they're not going to be smart, say with smart, tough, physical, discipline, like all those things. Everybody's like, Deion Sanders is spitting in the face of these kids who worked hard to become D1 football players. It's like, well, yeah, the reason why he's there is because they stink at football. McDaniel running it in such a cool fashion. Cool glasses. Incredible sweatsuits on. Then he goes to the press conferences and drops absolute gems.
I used to be able to really push it from game day to almost Wednesday without showering. Now that would be obvious.
The mic'd up videos that we're hearing from him, talking shit to Tua.
Georgia is definitely the best SEC school. So glad Tua can't hear me.
Think about how relaxed he is and has to be. Yesterday there was a moment of accountability where he said, I fucked up. He had to have called something that maybe didn't work, and he was letting Tua know, hey, that's 100% on me, so he's transparent. It's halftime. He's walking to the locker room. He ain't got time for your fucking shit.
Coach Thumlin, let's go for the win, man.
Love it. There's a lot of people on the internet who go, he's so rude. It's the fans that pay his salary. What does he even think it is? That's in a spot where there's no way a fan's supposed to be. That's after you walk off the field, seconds before you're addressing the team. As he's reading through stats, just did a halftime interview, he's trying to figure out what the hell he's going to say. Fans aren't supposed to be in that place. We sent a request for Tomlin to come on the show. Coach Tomlin, with a big grin, responded, it's Monday of Ravens week. I'm locked in there. Thanks. He didn't tell us, man, I'm fucking working, but pretty close.
Yeah.
What a game. And it didn't go how we thought it was going to go. Tua was off. Tua was missing balls. Then Tua hit a couple. And then on the Niners side, they lose Jimmy G with an apparent broken foot. Think about how small your bones are in your feet, how many of them there are. Whenever you see his foot turn sideways, that son of a bitch, you had to assume that something was going to break in there. That news was confirmed by Florio last night on NBC that he'll be out for the rest of the year. What are they going to do? Trey Lance also out for the rest of the year. The man you spent a number 3 overall pick on instead of getting Mac Jones, which, but you did spend your last pick, Mr. Irrelevant.
Mr. Irrelevant 2022 with the 262nd pick in the 2022 NFL Draft, the San Francisco 49ers select Brock Purdy, a quarterback from Iowa State.
He fucking comes in and balls.
Yeah.
Brock Purdy put on a Purdy show yesterday. Yeah. Remember, this guy's Mr. Irrelevant fucking Brock Purdy playing at Iowa State just a year ago. Now he's being put into the middle of a situation. Biggest game of the day. All right, Dolphins versus Niners, big game. Biggest game, in the middle of it. Take over, how you doing? This dude's moxie is off the charts.
Absolutely.
He stayed in the pocket on a 3rd and 10. 15 is already opening up his entire arms in his face. He sticks in there and delivers a dime to George Kittle. That type of throw, staring down the barrel, that type of courage, especially in a league that he's never played. This is his guy's first snaps in the NFL. Yeah. He has no idea. And maybe he doesn't know what he doesn't know, but a lot of people get scared there, tuck, turn, run, miss the throw, because there's a lot of photos of you doing your reporting, Jet. I don't know if you saw on the internet.
Oh, are you gonna show it?
I don't want to.
Show the crowd?
I don't want to.
Pat,
Zito! Zito, Foxy!
No. You know what? I'm 5 foot.
You
gotta own it.
Good. I'm happy you owned it.
And you know what? I am 5'9".
Hell
There's
yeah.
nothing I can do about that shit. Sorry, genetics suck sometimes. They gave me this hair. They gave me something else that's not on camera right now. That one's rude.
We can't thank you enough for joining us in your very busy winter meeting baseball classic days with your box.
Yeah, you know what? I love box. See you, boys.
You think the Niners are definitely going to claim Baker Mayfield. If they do, he will be a part of a Josh Johnson, Baker Mayfield, Brock Purdy quarterback room for the rest of the year for the San Francisco 49ers. And whoever plays well gets a job, or it's Brock Purdy's job. Everybody else can back up until he messes it up.
We'll see if they claim. I think they're going to look into it. And here's the other fun thing. We rarely get waiver wire drama. It'd be like the bad name of a dorky TV show that nobody would watch.
On NFL Plus.
Yeah. I walked right into that.
Yeah, you did. Baker Mayfield is now a Los Angeles Ram. He will now potentially be playing for the Rams immediately at the quarterback position. McVay now with the loss of Matthew Stafford, who has a spinal contusion, I believe, after a couple concussions, and everybody seemingly assuming that his season is over. I mean, his career is over. His season is over. Does this change anything this year? We don't know. A lot of people say, is that going to help? We shall see, and that's where Baker Mayfield's career has come to. How come we didn't think of that?
I don't.
We didn't think of
They're
that?
doing that in Carolina. You dipshits haven't been doing it all year.
All right.
Okay, look.
Baker has
Out.
Coach, I'm trying to help the team,
get the
Coach.
fuck out of the meeting. You're not fucking starting. You're not suiting. Get the fuck out of here. Unplug your shit.
Hey,
turn your fucking playbook and apologize
Thank
for
you
that.
for
What
doing
a
that.
what a
Thank you.
mistake.
Unbelievable.
You can't get rid of me. I'm a leech.
What'd I tell football ops?
Huh? Sorry.
Football ops, get him out of here.
Football ops doesn't listen to you anymore, Coach. Sorry about it. You guys fucking suck. And you can't even get me out of the building, can you?
Give him an opportunity of a lifetime, and this is what we get.
Could never guess this is going to happen.
This isn't an opportunity of a
Why don't you
lifetime. You
head
guys
to-
are 3
why
and
don't you
fucking
head
9.
to-
What are we doing? I'm not getting a ring out of this shit.
Head to Venice Beach, all right? Go lift some weights with those
Is there a
dudes.
Cheesecake
All right?
Factory there?
We thought the Rams season was already over. But last night, Baker Mayfield, who arrived 42 hours beforehand, but booked a flight to LA before he was even picked up on waivers because he believed that Sean McVay was going to want him there, gets a massive win over a team that needed a win in the Raiders, who his season has now turned in a completely different fashion.
Oh, yeah.
Raiders are dead all of a sudden. He has a game-winning drive in which he's slicing and dicing and throws a fucking seed to a
Perfect.
guy that he's probably only thrown maybe 7, 8 balls to in his entire life. Has to be in perfect sync with this guy. Times it out perfectly. His speed matches the ball. But how the hell does that situation happen? We don't know. Tennessee Titans have fired their general manager, John Robinson, going into week 14 of the NFL season. Tennessee Titans, who are currently in the lead of the AFC South. Titans coach Mike Vrabel didn't want to trade A.J. Brown. John Robinson did it anyways. On Sunday, Brown had 119, 2 tuds, and his new team blew out the Titans, and now Robinson is paying the price.
What the hell did John Robinson do to get fired at this point in the season?
Yep, we're all thinking the same thing, AJ. Sure seems like something is... I texted Vrabel. I said, you're going to want to be GM too? Everybody starts crowning Andrew Luck as the next guy. And he had been crowned as the next guy literally since high school. This is the next John Elway. This guy is smarter than everybody. He's built better than everybody. And his football IQ is through the roof. All we would witness was greatness from Andrew Luck on the football field. But what we would also see is him getting his fucking ass beat on the football field. Literally every game there was a hit that he would take that would make you think, whoa, this guy's got to be in pain. A report is now coming out, a very long article written by Seth Wickersham. I tried to read it. I'm like, this is a difficult read for me as somebody who's a part of a fucking book club. But I think what happened was he's just conflicted by it.
A big part of it is basically like he committed everything to being a quarterback, and when you do that, everything kind of falls by the wayside. Like he talks about his relationship with his then girlfriend, now wife, and being a dad, and how everything in his being basically went to trying to be the best possible quarterback you could be. And then on top of like being injured and having to rehab, it didn't really give much room for anything else in his life.
He's one of Aaron Rodgers' best friends.
That's right.
AJ speaks to Aaron Rodgers on a very regular basis.
Every day.
A much more regular basis than probably any other human on earth other than maybe a couple people. Obviously, AJ Hawk's incredible personality has helped this show immensely.
What are we doing?
But AJ is certainly the reason why Aaron Rodgers Tuesday is a thing that either started or has continued and will continue because of his relationship with Aaron. But AJ, how come you didn't tell us he was not coming on whenever I was just saying Aaron Rodgers will join us in 45 minutes. You knew this was the case, did you not?
No, honestly, right when you said he's not coming on, I was like, ooh, bye week. When I do talk to him, I'm not saying, hey, looking forward to the show on Tuesday, pal.
Why
Like,
not?
that's what I'm talking about.
When Mark Ingram runs out of bounds about a half a yard short of a first down in the fourth quarter, when you're up 16-3, 6 minutes left, goes down as if he's injured. Mark Ingram has since put a tweet out saying, I should have got first down, that's 100% on me. They end up not picking up the first down on the next play. Tom Brady gets the ball back. Deep ball, pass interference to Mike Evans. How you doing? Keep him moving. 3 and out on the other side. They end up fucking scoring again. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers, in the final 4 minutes of this game, took this thing over. Here's the moment that the Tampa Bay Buccaneers faithful, whenever they're down 6 with 2:40 left and Tom Brady gets the rock back, they know what's in store. Not only is Julio Jones going to make a catch, a big one. Is Julio Jones still on the team? Yes, he is. Then a touchdown pass to Chris Godwin. Here we go. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers are an extra point away from taking the lead. Holding.
Oh, no.
Offense. Donovan Smith does a hold, which is something he does on a regular basis, which calls back a touchdown to Chris Godwin. 8 seconds left. What are you going to do, Tom Brady? 3rd and goal. 16-10. Fourth quarter. Check down. Cousin we didn't even know existed. Rashawn White or whatever. He scores a touchdown. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers hit the extra point, and they win on Monday Night Football in exhilarating fashion when really a game for 56 minutes was wildly boring. Von Miller out for the rest of the year.
Oh, damn.
Ian Rappaport, a major change for the Bills. Coach Sean McDermott announces that Von Miller did have exploratory surgery yesterday, and they ended up repairing his ACL. He's out for the season. That was somebody that we felt optimistic about, literally as of yesterday, like Ian's tweet kind of alluded to there, where he'd be able to come back at the end of the season whenever they're on a run, exactly what he was brought in for, to close games, major games, important games out for him. He had been doing that all season. It was some of the best Von Miller that we had seen. Rehab fucking sucks. It sounds like you have the best mindset of all time.
I'm excited. Yeah, whenever you get hit with, something like this, it sucks at first, but I wasn't going to let myself go down that depressing road, just getting like a little ball of self-pity. I'm not doing that. My life is good, man. I'm in a great spot. You got to take it one day at a time, man, and we'll be all right.
Okay, so here's what I think. I don't know. I would love to ask him. I would love to ask what the scheme is.
Is this a read here on where the middle linebackers lined up right here? Are you able to shift this? Are they able to change this to the center pulling as opposed to the guard pulling with where the linebackers lined up there?
Yeah, that's why we wanted to be kind of in a spread formation right there, just try to put as much width to the formation as we could. And then ultimately the second part of that is being able to sell on a known passing down. I think that was the 2nd and 10. Being able to sell drop back pass, the illusion of our drop back protection, and then ultimately what's going to be the best angle of departure for whoever's going to climb to the second level to try to block 57, because let's not forget who that down player is, whether it's 95, 98.
Obviously, everybody remembers the 4 falls. There was a documentary about it. Is that your driving force at this point? Is that the big selling point in the locker room? Like, hey, this city fucking deserves one.
That is a huge conversation. That's something that gets brought up a lot. I dream about it all the time. I dream about, the Super Bowl parade and what that would be like. I know what I would say right after the Super Bowl, too, to the fans here and to the city. Obviously, we got to go out there and we got to get it done through our actions, but it's extremely fun to think about. It will be extremely special to be a part of. God willing, we can get it done.
Bills Mafia is the fan base that if I was to have a Super Bowl parade in front of.
I watched Red Zone with Scott Hansen. I got his name right finally. I keep calling him Chris, but Scott Hansen, that's my guy.
Chris, why don't you have a seat?
How you doing? All right. Should have a seat over in that chair, please.
Big difference.
Yeah.
Don't want to talk to that guy.
Welcome back to the Pat McAfee Show on this Alan Quay Tuesday.
Hey, Jake, quit doing that.
December 6th. Today's show is sponsored by
From the top.
I wasn't sure if we're going to hear it again.
Yeah, no.
What is happening?
Listen, don't let outside factors, get into your ad-reading brain.
That's right.
You're one of the greatest in the history of the game, dude. You're only getting better every single read. Do not let a little torch sound don't let that distract you,
Come
pal.
on, dude.
Because you know what this is? That's the sound of a fucking rocket ship, and that's what you are in this ad sales game, okay?
Wake up! Fire up those boosters. Yeah! Hell yeah.
All right. Let's act like we're in commercial break, everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Q, you ever going to talk today?
Wake up.
I brought juice today.
Yeah.
Talk during the commercial break.
Commercial break, Foxy. Commercial break, please. We're just letting people know what happens in commercial break here.
Yeah.
Here's a little bit behind the curtain.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hey, Q, hey, great show today. You said 6 words. All
Thanks.
right. That was a lot of fun.
Fauci in 2021, AQ.
All right. Ready? And 3, we're back. Let's go to Connor with an ad. Okay, 3, 2, and...
Welcome back to the Pat McAfee Show on this Alan Quay Shipley Tuesday, December 6th.
Nailed it.
Today's show is sponsored by SeatGeek.
Ooh.
Yeah. This is your weekly reminder that they gave us an exclusive link that gives us all 15% off football tickets. And that's whether you're a first-time buyer or not.
Wow.
We're talking college. We're talking NFL. We're talking it doesn't matter. SeatGeek has you covered. Just click the link in the description, and the 15% off code will be auto-applied to your account. And guess what, guys?
What's that?
There's no code needed.
Wow.
Just click the link for 15% off at SeatGeek.
Hell yeah, that was a good one. Rocket ship.
Woo!
Good job, Connor. You're a fucking rocket
Great
ship,
job.
dude. You're so good at what you do. We appreciate that. Shout out to SeatGeek, too, by the way.
AQ just said something.
That was a great job.
You just talked.
Great job.
Holy
Wow.
shit. What the fuck?
Is it normal to put snake venom in moonshine?
Honestly, it's tough to communicate over there. You know, their language is very different than ours.
Yeah, a little bit.
It is very different than ours. You know,
Wait, was the snake alive in the jar?
No. I don't believe it. I think it passed away peacefully, too.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah.
It
What was
looked
the
like
sword
it's
about
old.
that?
It looked
I
like
thought you were going to say he cut his head off, the snake's head off in front of you. Why do you have a sword?
I don't know. He brought the sword. It was part of the presentation.
Yeah, if you say no, don't they kill you? Isn't that if you say no to the drink? Who the hell is that guy?
They
Huh?
have a damn team meeting. Looks like frickin' Jason. Hollywood's
Yeah, I don't know.
Get
He's
his
kind of
mask off
creeping me
him.
out, Coach. Seriously, who the hell is outside the building right now?
There's somebody in
Yeah, I
this.
am not fucking around here. I'm not in the team meeting room at the moment. Who the hell is that guy?
That guy's scaring the crap out of me.
At the
Coach.
door?
Yeah.
Mitt's got it. Get him.
Security, Mitt.
Go get him, Bill.
Jeez Louise.
I mean, that was a.
Look at Mitt.
Oh, now he's gone.